It might be really dramatic right now. This really was how I was chilling, waiting for the video to get started. I'm gonna try not to be vain and pretend like I care about how I look on this camera. Um, um okay. Hello world. This is me. This is my necklace. See? It's a flying bird. Just pull those up real quick. Um, I know you don't want to watch. I know you're not trying to fucking see me do mirror time right now. I know. I just get a little fucking nervous about talking. I know this is the third video, but this has to be done now. This has to be done now because doing it now feels right. And let me tell you that I have not had much direction in a minute. I mean, I believe in signs. I try and follow the signs, but my signs have been go left and go right on the same set of instructions. I do not know what's going on. The only thing that feels right now, the only thing that feels more right than anything is that I am not with Brandon. That's something that I still wake up every day. Sometimes in the afternoon I'm not so happy about it, but that's not true. That's happened maybe like twice. And that's the best thing that ever happened. And that's what I love. I just like to say that whenever I get a chance to. But it's true though. And that just goes to show, like for any lady friends that I know, like if you ever are in a situation where you feel like literally you could not live without this person, like you can. You can live without that person. And suddenly, like when that burden, like all his shit was like taken off of my shoulders, and I could just be with myself and just only carry my own baggage, you feel me? And I was also putting hella shit on him, but that's besides the point. Anyways, when it was just me, man, shit became clear real quick. And one of the things that became clear was that my friends, my friends, and this very limited time that we have now we only have a few months, this time that we have left, my friends are the most important thing to me. Creating, and I'm not saying this from like a middle school, high school perspective. Like I have some friends in high school and those are the shits to me. I'm saying these are like real legitimate friendships. So I'm sorry, forgive me middle high school kids. You're right, you do make real shit because I still have friends from back then and that is so fucking real. So my bad, let me take that back and re-say, um, I'm talking about the type of friendships right now. Like friendships, people I've literally been considering this for over 4 years with each of them, some of them longer. Like these are the people that will comprise my life. Very, very select people, but they are like my siblings. That's how serious I'm like cultish about them. Like I want them to know when when they're fighting with their husband and their kids popping off and their teenagers talking shit and their little one is maybe fucking has ADD. I want her to be like, I can call Alex and Alex will fucking come through and have love and my kids will be cool, everything will be cool. Like I can deal with, whatever I need to. I want relationships that are I want to be I'm seeing these people now and I'm thinking like I want to be there for your kids. That's how I feel. And Pilar is one of those people for sure. Sina, Alexandria, Melissa Martinez is like tattooed on my heart. These people that I just I said they're very important. Um, Rachel, Isis, um, of course Emily. I was also gonna say, you know, this is the point. I'm sorry, I'll tongue tied when I'm supposed to get to it. You know, Hazel was also one of those people. And when I was under the misapprehension, when I thought that Hazel had ran out saying that she wasn't going to pay me back, I thought that she had only seen in me like a meal ticket. That's what I thought. Um, I thought that she had kind of like used me. And I also think that like when me and Brandon broke up, like I really went cold. Like that first night I cried, and Hazel was there, and Hazel can account for this. That first night I cried, like I have never cried in my life. And then the next few nights I cried a little bit less, you know. And I may have been drinking continually. Let me get a drink right now. Mm. I may have been drinking here or there since then, but what I'm really saying is like, even now, dude, that shit really hasn't caught up with me, except in like displaced ways. Speaking of displaced, like I like me and Hazel, dude, Hazel, like Hazel's my friend, like a friend. Like we may have done stuff, but like our hearts, dude, it's so the truth, you know. I couldn't think past Brandon for like ever. It's pathetic, and I'm sorry. I apologize now, but I'm just saying like that's what's true. And you, dude, you and Spencer, and whether like we both were really good at even if we were both really good at pretending like it didn't matter, what we did was we broke up with two people that we were each in love with, and we were together, and shit got really confusing, really complicated, really layered, really fast. And when Hazel left, when she said that we should, I'm trying to think about what I should and shouldn't say right now. When everything happened and it got to our friends, shit got really messy. And I made a lot of people choose. And I wasn't apologetic at all. I made a lot of people choose. Because I didn't know. I didn't know, dude, that you paid my mom back. If I would have known that, like, you paying that money, dude, it's not about the money. It's about, like, it's about, like, me not being a meal ticket, dude. That's what it's about. It's just about that. Maybe that's my own insecurities, but I can't, you know, dude. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't ask. Sounds stupid now, but there's a lot of stuff we didn't ask money for. It wasn't about like counting your dimes and making sure that you paid for the dinners we went to, or when we took you out on our own accord, like we, you know, it like we instigated it and you tagged along. But like just like the little necessities, dude, like the basic stuff, like the stuff that's just you, your personal, private, like not like we're going out as a family, but like you know, the stuff that you needed spotting for. It's not about the money, dude. My family, like, you've seen them. Like, they're generous people. It's not about that. Even I give my mother money. You know what I mean, everyone should, but, like, yeah, dude, I give her money too. Like, little bits, like, it's just about respect, you know? $200, like, that doesn't cover anything. What does that cover? Like, I live by myself now. $200 is like food and like transportational shit for like not that long, dude. Maybe like 2 weeks, probably less. It's not about that. It was about just like you know, respect for the able bodiedness of you to work and me to work, you know? I worked 2 jobs when I was in high school for no reason. I just did. It's just like, not that I work now, so I'm not gonna say I'm like Miss Workaholic, I'm just saying. Um, yeah, dude. I was under a misapprehension. And honestly, that misapprehension, it changes everything. Because what that means is that before we came back to school, you made right with my mom. And if I would have known that, dude, well, I still would have been mad for like a little while because we had some pretty nasty conversations. At first, you weren't gonna pay me back, but you did, and that's what's important. And if I would have known that you did that, when we saw each other, it would have been different. You know, dude, it's not about the money. Like you have to understand, dude. What the fuck is money? You like drop money on the ground and lose it, and it's gone. It's nothing. It's shit that's like not real. It wasn't about money. It was never about money. It was about like it was about like testing you and making sure that you were coming right, that you were there for the right reasons, and that even after you saw my fucking house, which a bunch of my family who has not been as fortunate just, holds against us like more than I could ever tell you, um, that you would still understand, even because of like the things that we took you on when pops weren't working, like when my dad went to work, like that you would understand that the way we have that is by all pulling together, is by putting our money together and trusting each other. And when you put your money together, it's so cool. Such cool things happen. But everyone has to be willing to bring something. Because that's what makes a family. It shows respect for yourself, for other people's work, people that are there to, make sure you eat every day. That type of family, dude, super close knit, and everyone brings something to the pot. And you're so able bodied, you were scared, dude. And I take hella fault. I was so busy with my head up my ass. Oh, Eddie. Oh, fucking Brandon. Like, that stuff is so dumb now, but. And I should have paid more attention. And I should have been a better friend. I really should have paid more attention and worked to keep our friendship on track and make sure I could have been a lot more attentive. And things would not have gotten the way that they are now. And I could have been more in touch with my mom then. Because she told me you hadn't paid her anything back, but I guess I asked her right before you did. So you ended up doing it, and you didn't text me to say that you did, and she didn't text me to say that you did. So, I mean, I thought I asked her late enough after. Like, she said she never got anything from you. But I guess she got it after I asked her. So, so this whole time that I've been angry, that I've been pushing everyone away, you know, you didn't even do that. I was just trying to protect my mom, dude. I was trying to go hard for her. And I just, I'm gonna need to think about this for a while.